What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I want to talk a little bit about the halftime show. I really don't focus on this a lot, but I remember when Madden 10 came out, looking at the extra point that they put in as a halftime show, I really was excited for where this could have went. I mean, all those screens on the left-hand side that just had the EA Sports logo, I envisioned that they could grow this in to something much more than it was. And we were just seeing a basic template almost for what they had planned out. To me, this is a big problem with EA. Things never get built upon. We are 10 years later, and we do not have something at this level. We don't even have a full motion video as a halftime show. Since then, we've went through actually going from NFL Network personalities to Larry Ridley, who is a local sports guy, to Jonathan Coachman, who is a commentator but not at the NFL level. And you take a look at what they have now, and basically it's just putting information up. And granted, this is what you want to see in a halftime show, but to me, the quality doesn't really match where the game should be for a next-gen console. I'm going to play you a segment, let you look at a still image, and play you a segment of the audio from this year's halftime.
We'll start with a good one in the NFC. Dallas heading east to take on Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. The Panthers playing well in their opener, trying to send their sellout crowd home happy. Next, we head north to Philly. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The Eagles with a strong performance as they get the win at home in the opener. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. The Giants able to start the season off on the right foot as they get the win at home in their season opener.
Now, I don't want to be that guy that shows NFL 2K5 around the league where they actually show highlights from other games that EA has never been able to do. Instead, I just want to show you a single game and let you listen to what happens when you have a professional commentator like Chris Berman, and when I think there's a lot more care, attention to detail, refinement, and polish that goes into a final product. I think you get an experience in terms of presentation like you see and hear with this.
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime numbers and look at the difference in time of possession. The Colts should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. After driving 57 yards on 9 plays, Mike Vanderjagt is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. A 40-yard field goal. The Colts get the first points of the game and go up by 3. Patriots midway through the first. Corey Dillon is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening, and then look at him go. He's off to the races. An 80-yard touchdown for the Patriots. The Colts answering right back. Colts down by 4. Starvin' Marvin Harrison ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. Again, they take the lead and go up by 3. Patriots still late in the first. Tom Brady would find his target on this one. Pats down 10-7. Mike Vrabel was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. After driving 2 yards on 3 plays, Adam Vinatieri would come on and connect on the field goal try. Connect on the field goal. Patriots midway through the second, game tied 10-all. Tom Brady connected with his man on this one. The Pats again have it. Tom Brady would put this pass right where it needed to be. An 8-yard touchdown for the Patriots. And that's where we'll leave this one. Pats are holding on to a lead, 17-10. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Starvin' Marvin Harrison has taken over this game. And now let's return to the second.
All right, so was NFL 2K5 perfect? Absolutely not. Probably could have done a little bit better job leveling, if not maybe re-recording players' names. Certainly can edit out so the 2-yard drive doesn't get mentioned, or the repetition of field goals, or some of the things that got repeated unnecessarily. And I'm glad that I showed that clip to you where there are some flaws, because, you know, those are things that we can point out in any game that we can use to say to EA, hey, this is what other games did wrong, make your game better. But the fact of the matter is, in this 15-year time frame, EA hasn't gotten to that point yet. And like I said, a big part of it is growing from one year to the next. They had a good baseline in Madden 10 that is no longer existent. They went from having NFL caliber commentators to regional commentators to non-NFL commentators. That's not a logical progression in terms of making a game better. And make no mistake about it, they could devote a whole team if they wanted to, just a presentation to get this where the community wants. And I'm not saying that this isn't something that people might not fast forward through. In fact, EA kind of makes it a joke. They make it a joke that you shift through their presentation, and they have the commentators speak about it. They know that it's not where it needs to be in recording those lines for the commentators to use in the game. But rather than take that energy and focus it toward making something that someone won't skip through, they just apparently agree that the game isn't where it should be, kind of jokingly laugh it off to the consumer, and move forward. And I think that mindset has really hurt EA and the product that they put out, and the community and the way they receive it. Love to know your thoughts on that. Appreciate you checking out. Back very shortly with more commentary.